Hello guys, welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. There is a message that I want to share with you guys, and this message, I once had a conversation with our dear sister. She sent me a message after I had posted a story that was all about Wiccan white magic. The message reads like this: Brother Nashi, this thing of Wiccan white magic, it is there. So a lot of women right now are actually doing this kind of a ritual. At the place where I am staying, there is this single lady. Then she did this Wiccan white magic ritual for this other man that was a married man. Brother Nashi, let me laugh because right now I am gossiping about other people's lives. So after that single lady had done all of those rituals on this married man, then this man, what he's doing right now is that he is so much in love with that single lady that he doesn't want that single lady to dump him. Whenever that single lady wants to dump him, he will then start to threaten that single lady, saying that if you are going to dump me, then I am going to commit suicide. What then happened is that this single lady, she then found another boyfriend, and this boyfriend of hers, he is so serious. He wants to get married to this single lady who did this Wiccan white magic. My brother, this single lady right now, she has been going around looking for someone who can assist her because she wants that man whom she once did the Wiccan rituals for to stop loving her because she wants to move on with her life. So that was the first message that she sent to me. She then came back with part 2 of the story, and she said, "Good morning, Brother Nashi. I am back with that story again." So I went around gathering the information. So as for now, this is the information that I have about that lady who did all of these rituals. Goes like this. There is someone who told me that this single lady, she was once a married woman, but unfortunately she had to end her marriage because her husband was quite an abusive man. He was not an honest husband. So this resulted in the ending of her marriage. When she got divorced from her husband, she was left with 2 of their children. That was when that single lady started dating this man, the man who is a married man. The single lady and that married man, they dated each other to such a point whereby the man then took this single lady and went with her to his wife. And when he went to his wife with this single lady, he then introduced this single lady to his wife, claiming that this was his new girlfriend. When this whole thing happened, that was when this single lady saw that this man that she was dating, even though he was married, he loved her so much to such an extent that he had gone with her so as to introduce her to his wife. That was when that single lady thought of getting some prayers done on that married man, so that whenever that married man will be around his family, he would look at his wife and he will see as if his wife is something that is so disgusting. Those were the prayers that were given to this single lady, so that when this man is around his wife, he will feel as if his wife is such a disgusting thing. After that, she then visited another prophet. When she visited that prophet, she was given some more prayers. These prayers that were given to her, they were in form of eggs. So what she was supposed to do with those eggs when she was casting this prayer on that married man, so that the married man can find his wife to be so disgusting, and when he would look at that single lady, he will feel as if she is the most attractive woman in the world. She had to take those eggs and she had to boil those eggs. After she had finished boiling those eggs, she was supposed to take the water and the eggs, and she was supposed to put the water into the bucket. Then she had to wash a private part. This she had to do whilst the eggs were in that bucket. After she had done all of these prayers, she was supposed to go to bed and sleep, but she had to leave the eggs in the water, the same water that she had used to wash her private parts. Then early in the morning, what she was supposed to do was that when she would be making breakfast for that married man, she was supposed to use that same water, the same water that she had used when boiling the eggs. After boiling the eggs, then using that same water to wash her private parts, she was supposed to make that man a cup of tea using that same water that she had used to wash her private parts. As if all of these prayers were not enough for her, she then went on YouTube, followed this other channel that is called Cute Flora. She then followed some of the prayers that were on that channel. What she was supposed to do was that she was supposed to take a paper. After she had taken a paper, she then wrote the name of the man whom she loved. After doing that, she then urinated on that piece of paper that had the name of that married man written on it. This ritual, she was supposed to perform it early in the morning. She had to urinate on that piece of paper. This was the first thing that she was supposed to do. She had to urinate in a transparent bottle. Then she had to place that paper inside that transparent bottle. And after doing that, she had to close that transparent bottle that contained her urine and the piece of paper that had the name of that married man written on it. And she had to speak everything into reality. She had to speak whilst she was shaking that transparent bottle that contained her urine and the piece of paper that had the name of that married man written on it. After that, she then had to go and hide that transparent bottle in a place where no one was going to find it. This ritual that she did, my brother, it is almost like trapping a human being inside a bottle. After she was done performing this ritual, she then took an onion, a king onion. Then she took a paper and she wrote the name of that married man. As she was writing the name of that married man on the piece of paper, she was telling that married man in the spirit all the things that she wanted to happen between her and that married man. These were the words that she said as she was writing the name of that married man that she was dating. She said, "I, Grace, not her real name. I want you, George, to be my life partner. You and I, we are never going to get divorced. From today onwards, I have decided to tie my heart with your heart. No one is ever going to separate us." After that, she then took that king onion. She sliced it open. Then she took that piece of paper that had the name of that man that she was dating. She then folded the piece of paper and pushed it inside the king onion. After she was done doing this ritual, she took a white thread. Then she started tying that king onion. Then she went into the bushes. When she went into the bushes, she then planted that king onion, but she chose a place that was close to the river in an area whereby it is always wet. Then when she went there, she then planted that king onion. This was the way that she tied her heart with the heart of that man that she was dating. Your dear listeners, right there was a message that I received from our dear sister. Then we had to try as much as we could to do a translation. Your strange things do happen in this world. I am quite interested. Is this onion that was planted just next to the river, is it still there? What happened to that onion? Your strange things do happen in this world.